We're going to do magic loop, magic circle, magic ring. They're called the same thing. They are called different things, but they're the same thing in different parts of the world. So we're going to start with a slip. It's like a slip knot, kind of. You'll see. So we're going to hold this, wrap it around your fingers to make an X, and then wrap this behind to hold in your pinky. You're going to need a stitch marker to keep track of the beginning of your round. You can use a paper clip or safety pin. So you're going to turn your hand to the back. You're going to put your hook underneath and pull the back part through. Turn slightly. And you're going to yarn over with this. And you have to loosen your fingers a little bit so that it will slide through. And then you pull this through here. So this is your magic loop. So you can carefully turn your work. Got the tail going this direction, and I like to do my stitches over the tail, and this is your working yarn coming from behind. So you don't want to crochet with your tail. So you're going to hold the work with these lower fingers just like you did for the chain. We're going to work into the circle. So you're going to go underneath, pull to the front. Now there's two, just like the single crochet. Yarn over and pull through. There's your first stitch, so that's one. We're doing 6. Into it, grab from behind, yarn over. Pull through 2, that's 2. That's 3. Yarn over. 4. Inside. Yarn over. Pull through. So I say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through. That's 6. So you pull the tail and it will pull the stitches from the back to the front. So now we're going to attach the back to the front. We can tighten this later to get rid of that little hole, but if you do it too tight too early, it's hard to get your hook through the stitch. So I'm going to put the first V, that first stitch, don't use the tail, use the working yarn. I'm going to pull that through both. So this is called a slip stitch. You pull it straight through and it connects the beginning to the end. Now you're going to put your stitch marker over this and mark that first stitch. So when we come back around, it'll be right there. So here's our first V. So the pattern says do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the magic loop, which we just did. We can tighten it down a little bit, pulling the tail. And now we're going to do single crochets, 2 single crochets in each of those. So we're going to make the top of the rocket. So you're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. Now instead of moving to the next stitch, you're going to go into the exact same hole that you just were in before. So we're going to do 2 single crochets in each V. So now we're moving to the next one. So we just did 2. Now we're moving to the next one. We're going to do 1 into the same hole, 2. We look for the next V. So this is the next stitch. do 2 in this one. 1, same hole, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both, 2. Look for the next V. Yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2. And look for the next V. Yarn over, pull through, second, pull through. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, should have 10. Let me count that again. It's hard to see through the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I do have 10. So I have one more V left, which is perfect. I'm going to put 2 stitches in there, 2 single crochet, 1, and in the same hole again, 2. And I've gotten back to my stitch marker, which means I've completed my round. Then I look to see what round 3 is. And this is my tail. You can see that right now there's a little hole through there. Let's see if I can use this as a background so you can see. If I pull it, it snugs it up. So later we can snug it. It'll loosen a little bit for right now, but you can put this on a yarn needle and tighten it up, pull it snug and then tighten it up. So now we follow the directions. That's round 3.